welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, home to the Freedom Trail, the heart of the American Revolution, and we are here to find out who will end their season on a high note as champions of the Fenway Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So California's offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a win.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Golden Bears can really attack on this second and short. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to pass. Caught. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with second and 11. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Morris. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turning it on! Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The Golden Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's looking to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Running back searching for a hole. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, the gift to the back. At the 40, there he goes. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he'll be brought down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Nevada trying to convert the 4th down. Got his man quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Grabbed in the middle. It's James. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, steal.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Man, find your matchups you want. You got a slot matched up on a DB. I can take advantage of this. He's so quick. Those are where you put your faster twitch guys that can win inside right now. Give it to him.
And the defense, Dave, got him at the 27.
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their 3rd on the day, and they're number 1 in the country in sacks, and they have been a problem for every offense they've faced.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking for a gap. It's Woods. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. The Wolfpack facing a 2nd down to open the period. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this 3rd and very long. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wants to fire on 2nd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
Extending the play. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Going for 6. Touchdown, Nevada! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Oh, better look out! There he goes! Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Golden Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That's caught. It's James. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Golden Bears are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to throw again. Right on the money. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Morris. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He's got it. Looking for the end zone. goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal. The Golden Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's third and goal. On the ground. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Henry.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Nevada needs to convert on third and short to keep the drive alive. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Woods. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Look out, he's got room. That'll be enough for a Nevada first down. This drive's been productive so far, already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Nevada going quickly. Give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He caught it!
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you've set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. Keep this drive alive.
Nevada trying to convert the 4th down. Here we go. He'll keep it on the sneak. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nevada.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half then. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl.
And the Golden Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now, he's got some space. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. All wideouts, no backs. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Get him on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give on the option. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Now on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll go back to work on offense. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
He'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nevada way behind the sticks on this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snagged out of the air. Breaks into the open. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Quick handoff. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Rushes on him. Got the back over the middle. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. on the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looking for room, it's Hayes. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Plows through the defense. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Nevada! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. They march 79 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense picks it up. There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Wolfpack. And they turn it into a defensive score. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes a grab right down the middle. And he's brought down after a huge completion. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. The give out of the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Thomas. Turning it on. Ball down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. This Nevada offense really has it going. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Well, jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Hunt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake. And down he goes back at the 3.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll give it to Johnson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just
makes the grab, ready for the first down. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Cal! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
What an enormous play, the 99-yard touchdown pass. But Palmer, when you're in that end zone and you're backed up and you could take a safety, what's going through your head?
Oh man, your clock's going on. You know you got to get the football out quick, but I'll tell you, you're also licking your chops because you know in this area of the field, you probably have one-on-one opportunities to the outside. So if you get time and you're able to make an accurate throw, you can hit Pater, and they just did right there, going 99 yards to the crib.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. Got the first down and more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
Well, that's the best run of the day for him so far, and he's a guy that looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. He's beginning to wear on this defense a little bit. If you're on offense, you probably want to keep giving him the ball.
It's always frustrating as a quarterback when you put it on the money and the guy drops. But you know what you got to do? You got to build his confidence. Buddy, I'm coming back to you later. Just get your mind.
There he goes.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now he's looking to throw it. Now improvising. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. Nevada will be forced to punt. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. 2nd down now after the sack. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's James. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Just keeps moving. Made him miss again. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Going right to work up top. Oh, they're after him. A strike downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And this one for the lead in the waning moments. Handoff from the gun. Running to Green. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. They'll try the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Right down the boulevard. And now they regain the lead. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.